is happening, Magnusites? Oh man, happy 316 day. Ah, if you're happy about Tyrone Magnus being on YouTube for 11 years, give me a hell yeah. Man, 11 years, y'all. 11 years. Like, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, I saw the date and I was like, wait a minute. Is this my anniversary? Like, I wasn't even ready for it. I wasn't even ready for it, man. March 16th, 2012, my journey began on YouTube. And I gotta thank every single one of you that have come on here, subscribed, and never left, and always had my back, and always pushed me, and just always accepted my entertainment for the authenticity that it had. That you liked the fact that I didn't have all this super edited stuff, and and that I didn't shill, that I just told you everything that I felt was on my mind or my heart, and you accepted me for it. And 3 years in, and I blew up. My channel blew up with The Force Awakens, man. The Force Awakens reaction, it blew up. I was on the news overnight. People were telling me I was, on the news in Europe and everything. I was just like, what? And it was just like, wow. It's like this YouTube thing is working. It's really working. I wanted to blow up. I didn't know when it was going to happen. I was growing by thousands per day. And then I finally was able to quit my job and do this full time 2 years later. And just so many great things have happened in 11 years, man. Just, being able to meet certain A-listers that watch me, like Tom Holland and, Zack Snyder, and, to come to these Comic Cons and meet all of you, people waiting in line to see me. It's like crazy. The emails that I get from you guys thanking me for being your favorite YouTuber or for saving your life. Literally, people tell me that they feel like if they had not found my entertainment, that they would have taken things in a different direction. And you guys have seen me go through a couple of relationships. You've even enjoyed all my guests on the show. And you guys got me into gaming again after I had become a dormant sleep gamer. Hadn't really gamed intensely since, oh good Lord, since I would say intensely since the PlayStation. But I still, I would buy the new systems when they came out, play a couple of games, but you guys helped me ignite my love of gaming again. And, it's just so much, man. So much has happened over these years. And, people like to make fun and say that, being a YouTuber is easy. That's false. It's definitely has its challenges and its perks, just like any other profession you would go into. Any other career you want to have, it's going to have its perks, and it's going to have the stresses that come with it. And I think if you watch YouTube enough, if you follow YouTubers enough, you totally know that their lives are not easy. And just because you might make a little bit more money than the next guy, or maybe a lot more money than the next guy, does not mean your life is easy. Trust me. I was doing six figures before I ever got into YouTube. So, making a certain amount of money like that wasn't that much of a thing to me. It's nice to be able to buy things and go places when you want to. But after that, trust me, you have every other problem every other person's got. And trust me, more money, more problems, because you got to figure out how to pay your taxes properly. There's YouTubers that start making a lot more money than me and don't even pay their taxes. They don't know that they have to pay taxes because they don't have to sign, up on their W-2 form and have the taxes taken out. And I was like, YouTubers that owe so much money and have gotten fined and everything. So remember, you're going to be a YouTuber, make sure you pay your taxes. And I gotta say, man, I'm a person anyway that likes to prove people wrong. So if you tell me I'm not gonna be a successful YouTuber, I'm gonna prove you wrong. So I already did that. People say would never get to 1 million subscribers. I already did that. People tell me I would never do movies. I've already done them, and I plan on doing more. And I plan to get to the top. If I don't, at least I tried. Unlike most people don't try. They just leave their dreams on the floor. And I didn't want to do that, man. I had done multi-level marketing in the past and tried different small business opportunities that just didn't work. And when I did this, after 3 months, I got that, I think it was like $103 check from YouTube. And I was like, this works. This works. It works! I finally done something that works! 1.21 gigawatts! That's what it felt like, man. It was like, eureka! There's gold in them thar hills. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, man. Before YouTube ever blew up, I had already, won Actor of the Year at IMTA 2012. I had already did that. So I knew I had what it took to entertain people. It's just getting going, working a full-time job. You just because you won an event don't mean, you could win a singing event. You could win, America's Got Talent or something, or American Idol or whatever. Doesn't mean that you're going to make it big. You know what I'm saying? So that consistency and perseverance and the family that you build in the entertainment system, entertainment business, now I know so many different people that are in the business that are part of my network. It's incredible to look at where I started and where I've come and the people that I know and people's phone numbers that I have and people who DM me and I talk to or we text, and it's really crazy. And YouTube, just like anything else with entertainment and most businesses, it's symbiotic. I always really want to thank you guys every single time, because if people didn't like my brand of entertainment, I wouldn't be where I'm at. You get what I'm saying? You got to be putting out a product that people like, love, you know what I mean, and just want more of. That rhyme, don't hate the player, hate the game, bars. So I want to thank every single one of you, especially some of you that have watched me since you found me and never stopped. I really appreciate that. What's funny is I meet people sometimes that'll be like, they'll be like, yo, Tyrone Magnus, oh, yo, I thought that was you, yo, I used to watch you when I was in high school. I'm like, damn, you don't watch no more, man? I really appreciate the people that's just like, you never stop. You found me at some point in your life, whether you were a teenager, whether you were a young adult, whether you were my age, you found me and you just never stopped, or you were watching me from childhood. It's crazy. I've been doing it 11 years. So there's people that, they see me, when they're 15, but then but they're still watching me when they're 26. It's just, it's nuts to know that I've been their entertainment through stages, literal stages of life and growth. And they stuck with me and still appreciate it. And, I just want to give you all a big, huge thank you. There is no me without you. I absolutely, truly mean that. I totally appreciate your support in the past, present, and in the coming future. So, happy 316 day to all of you and me, and happy 11-year anniversary to all of us in the Tyrone Magnus channel. 10 million subscribers. Woo!